What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. We're back with another Am I The Ahole? Let's just jump into it. All right, first one. Am I the a-hole for not swapping my meal with my pregnant cousin? Yesterday, my extended family went out for a dinner to catch up. My cousin Allison, 29-year-old female, came. She's pregnant. I ordered a burger with fries. Allison had some type of herb pasta. When our food came, she asked if I wanted to swap with her. She didn't like the smell of the pasta. I said sorry, but I want my burger and maybe she can swap with someone else. She said she was suddenly craving a burger and no one else had ordered one. I told her she can order again. Allison said they're saving for the baby and won't waste money buying another dish. That I didn't have to pay the difference if I swapped. The pasta was more expensive. I keep saying no. She gets really upset and said I didn't understand the struggles of a pregnant woman. My mom saw and said I should just swap and I was acting like a kid. I said Allison was acting like a kid. Allison said she was hurt and I didn't understand pregnancy. My aunt, Allison's mom, noticed the commotion and told Allison to learn how to deal with these things because not everyone will care about her. I'd had enough, so I just started eating before anyone else could tell me to swap. My mother later said I created a scene for no reason and Allison's pregnant, so I should have been more understanding. She said she's lost face in front of my aunt. Now I'm thinking if I should have just sucked it up and swapped. By the way, just wanted to clarify something. My aunt's comment to Allison was snarky and sarcastic, like, oh, your own cousin doesn't care that you're pregnant and suffering and you have to learn to deal with it. That's why my mom said she was losing face, because Allison's mom wasn't impressed that I didn't swap. Okay. Are you the a-hole? No, obviously not. And anyone who says that she is selfish. Okay. Here's the thing. I understand the chick's pregnant. Cool. It's fine. I understand women go through crazy hormonal changes like in seconds when they're pregnant. I know their hormones can change like that. All right. Here's the thing. Allison, why does everyone else need to accommodate your situation? She didn't lay down with you and get you pregnant. Okay. She got the food she wanted to get. Why does she have to eat something she didn't want? If she wanted pasta, she would have ordered pasta. So why does she have to eat something she doesn't want to accommodate you? Guess what, Allison? Just like your aunt said, whether it was sarcastic or not everyone's going to care about you. You're pregnant. Okay. It's not like you were on a bus and she wouldn't give up her seat. All right. You ordered food. You could order more. And if everyone at that dang table is so concerned and they all want to help Allison so much, they could have switched foods with her, or they could have all chipped in and bought her a burger. You're trying to save money. Okay, you're trying to save money. You can't spend an extra, $10, $12 to get yourself a burger? Come on, man. Everybody else couldn't shell out $2 so she could get the food she wanted. So OP has to suffer because Allison is a grown woman and doesn't know how to order the food she wants. Right. Guess what, dude? A lot of restaurants are accommodating, bro. A lot of times, all she had to do is talk to the server, be like, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Like, I didn't eat this yet. I changed my mind. I really want something else. You know, I'm pregnant. I just feel hormonal. Any way I can switch. Bro, a lot of times a restaurant will do that. A lot of times they'll say, yeah, sure. We'll take care of it. We'll get you something else. Like, she should just talk to the waitress or the waiter. Guarantee you they probably would have did something for her. Oh, I love how, because this chick's pregnant, everyone else needs to stop what they're doing and come to her beck and call. No, man. No, I can't stand when people do this. When they're in a situation and they feel like, oh, I'm in this situation that I put myself in, so everyone else needs to suffer to me and everyone else needs to do everything I say and cater to my needs. No, that is not how life works, honey. It's not. Like I say it all the time, and I know it comes off cold sometimes. No one cares about you or your kids except you. All right? And your family. You get a 0 out of 10, honey. I'm going to give your aunt, your mom, they get a 3 out of 10. All right. And I'm going to give Allison a 4.5 out of 10. All right. Next one. Am I the a-hole for not offering any help to my estranged sister and her family? My sister, 34-year-old female, and I, 32-year-old female, do not talk anymore. I cut her out of my life 7 years ago after learning that she was sleeping with my ex-fiance and that her daughter, who was 2 at the time, was his. Damn. As well as the baby she was carrying. Dang. I broke up with the ex and my sister all in one go. I told her she was dead to me and made it clear to my family she was not going to be in my life anymore. They were understanding. They actually tried to keep us apart because it was more painful for them to be around the tension and the hate I have for her than it was to never see us in the same room. I'm married to my husband Luke now, and I have 3 children, all under 3 years old. He is aware of my past and the fact that I don't want anything to do with my sister ever again. This is something he kind of gets because his brother slept with most of his exes while he was still dating them. So we both understand that siblings can be a pain. My sister is married to my ex now, and they have 2 girls together. My ex ended up disabled last year in a work accident. Then my sister ended up being diagnosed with a medical problem. They've struggled to keep a roof over their heads and to feed their kids, etc. My parents and some extended family have stepped up to help. Last month, my sister's husband needed surgery and the pressure is worse on them. I have heard all about this through other people. I never reached out or never offered any help. Her husband ended up back in the hospital a week ago and my sister followed. Luke and I were asked if we'd take the kids. I said no. My sister found me via social media and told me she needs me now, that we're sisters above all else and her family needs my help. I told her I was never going to help her or her family. She asked, how can I be so cold? Now, my family feels I'm wrong. They say my sister's kids are innocent and I should want them in my life and that my sister is going through a hellish time right now and I should put aside my hurt and anger and at least give her some help. Because we're both blood, we grew up together, I told them I could never. That even though I fully acknowledge her kids are innocent, they are her kids, and I don't have it in me to invite any kind of access with them. So they're all pretty mad at me and say I have taken this too far. Am I the a-hole? People who watch my channel, y'all can probably guess what I'm going to say. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to think about it. No, you are not the a-hole at all. These people expect you to take in the kids that the love affair kids that the love of her life had with her sister? Bruh. Where's everyone else to take these kids in? I don't understand. I always find these stories and it's always somebody saying, hey, I know this person did so much wrong stuff to you, but you need to let all of that go and drop everything you're doing and help them and take care of them and all this. Where the effer is everyone else in this situation? Y'all really gonna ask the girl? She's married to her ex-fiance and had kids with him while they were together. And you expect this woman to be cool with this woman? You expect her to want to do anything from this woman? Dude, that is like, there's no coming back from that, bro. Say, all right, say me, I got a brother, right? And he bangs my chick and gets her pregnant. Me and that dude are never talking again if I don't kill him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be family. Y'all supposed to be blood. Y'all grew up together. You gonna have a kid and marry your sister's fiance? People, man. People fucking funny, guy. Yeah. You get a 0 out of 10. Your sister gets all 10 out of 10. So does your ex-fiance. Your family, I'm going to give them a 2 out of 10 for just even suggesting this. But it seems like they've been pretty cool with how you feel about it up until this point. So that's why I'm gonna keep it at a 2. But she gets a 10, all 10, bro. That's like there's no coming back from that. Next story. Am I the a-hole for not allowing neither my mother-in-law nor my husband's ex into my home when gathering a family event? So I'm a 27-year-old female. My husband's a 32-year-old male. Divorced his ex, 36, at least 4 years ago. And they share 6-year-old twins. My mother-in-law still hung up to Elise as her daughter-in-law. For some information, there was no cheating or anything. My husband divorced her because she decided she didn't want to work anymore after her maternity leave, and my husband had to provide for all of them. He didn't like it, and he ended it. Elise is the one paying child support though, because my husband and I have the twins more than her. My mother-in-law is always asking me to include her as the mother of her grandchildren, as my husband's first love, that she's alone in this city, that all she does is work, but both my husband and I refuse. Recently, my husband just got a big promotion and is finally landing in the position of his dreams. I was so happy and proud of him, so I decided to host a small party with family, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, family, the lovely twins, and some cousins, as well as friends. I did warn mother-in-law that Elise was not invited and that if she dared to show up, I am not opening the door. Well, my mother-in-law had the audacity to show up with her as her +1. Since father-in-law is not here anymore, I said this wasn't a wedding, so there ain't no +1s. So I turned to Elise and said, "You should leave." But my mother-in-law tried to walk past me and said, "Nonsense, we're already here. Move, girl." But I said no, and I stood my ground. My mother-in-law tried to play the "this was her house" card. But I just said, "It's mine now, and she's not allowed in." She said, "If she's not allowed in, then I won't come in either." I said, "Okay," and closed the door. When going back into the kitchen, my husband asked who it was. I tell him it was his mother and Elise. My brother-in-law is like, "Did you close the door on my mother?" And I said, "Yes," again. He demands I open it, that I'm a nobody, and it's not my call. And I say, he's allowed to leave with her if he doesn't like it, and he does. My husband doesn't get mad, still enjoys the evening with the rest of his family and friends, but my mother-in-law and brother-in-law said I crossed a major line and that this will not go unforgiven. Am I the a-hole? It's crazy how entitled some people are, man. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. First things first, no, you're not the a-hole. You get a 0 out of 10. Dude. This is your husband now, right? She had her shot, she blew it, she's gone. This house used to be hers. It ain't hers now. That's like if I sell somebody a car and I think I can just pull up and take it and drive it whenever I want. No, it ain't mine no more. It's no longer mine. Okay? Honey, Elise, what does she got? No, she got no rights. She ain't even the primary parent of the kids. So no, it sounds like the new wife is spending more time with her kids than she is. No. The mother-in-law, you're crossing all kinds of lines. She said here that the husband already said he don't want her around. Why you keep trying to bring the man's ex around? Nobody wants their ex coming around to events, especially with their current partner there. It's awkward, weird. And it's funny because I actually know someone whose mom is like really good friends with their ex, and like they've even stated like, "Yo, it's a little awkward that like you're still friends with my ex and like bring her around all the time and stuff." Like, yeah, man, that would make somebody uncomfortable. It's like, if she wants to have a relationship with Elise, that's fine, but she needs to have her own relationship with Elise that's separated from the family. Okay, Elise she's not getting an invitation to every event. It's just not how it goes. You don't invite exes to every event. Now, it's one thing if it's got something to do with her kids. That's different. Kids' birthday parties, graduations, any events like that, fine. Elise, you're invited. It's their mother. But dude, what does she need to come to the promotion party for? This is about the husband that doesn't want to be with her, that didn't want to be with her, that left her. Why the fuck would he want her at his party? Come on. People are insane. So you get a 0. I'm going to give your mother-in-law a 5 out of 10. And I'm going to give the brother-in-law a 3 out of 10. All right. He was just plain rude. You know what? I'm giving him a 5 too, because he said some crazy stuff. Yeah, he gets a 5. All right. Honey, you're good. If they don't want to talk to you, they ain't got to. Oh well. Guys, I'm Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Fun as usual. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit the bell so you do not miss a thing. Toss the social media right there for you. And I will be back on Wednesday. Peace.
That's ISO. Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the